Brothers and sisters, it's not about the number you are. God can find you wherever you are. If you like, sit in the audience, or if you like, sit outside, or if you like, be online, or if you like, just be small, if you like, just be young. All you need is let your hunger be bigger than all of us. You can draw God. You can tell him, nobody knows me, but I don't care. What is important is for you to know me. David was number 8. In fact, he was so insignificant that when Samuel came to anoint in the house of Jesse, they told him to call out his sons. He called 7 and told him that he has finished. That was how insignificant he was by men's rating. But in the spirit, he was training for war. He was training. Listen to me. You need to train for war, especially if you are a young man, you are a young lady. The reason is because a day will come, you will be the salvation of your family. Today, they are not aware. They look at you and look down on you and say, this young girl, all the time you are praying. Even this your kind of prayer. One sister came and met us and said that the mother said that her problem is not that she's praying, is this her kind of prayer. All the time you are doing, what is bo? Are you getting the point? Meanwhile, when Satan knocked at the door, it was the same lady that stood and made sure that death did not collect a member of their family. You see it? Don't mind them. Keep cooking your altar. Keep cooking it. Listen to me. You are small in the natural, but in the spirit, we don't measure by physical size. We measure by the size of your altar. Ask your neighbor, how large are you in the spirit? How can you eat 14 times? You eat in the morning, eat in the afternoon, eat in the evening, eat in the night, eat in the night, and then the night before morning. And then you become big in the natural. And then they ask you, say you are the firstborn. Firstborn by food. I refuse to be firstborn by food. Firstborn is not by food. Firstborn is by priesthood. Stop asking firstborn. You can't cover your family. They ask you, say you are the father of the family. You don't have a priesthood. A father is supposed to be a source and a sustainer. He's supposed to be the one covering his family. You are naked. You are not covered. You don't have a canopy. Satan can come and collect anybody. No altar. Everywhere is scanty. Darkness everywhere. Because of that, God might have to put hand on your last son so that he will preserve your heritage. If not, Satan will take your family on a ride. I pray for you today, whether you are young or old, listen to me. Your priesthood will rise so much so that God can stand on the strength of the business that you do on your altar and begin to extend his influence over your family and on a generation in the name of Jesus. You can be seated. But David went and returned from Saul to feed his father's sheep at Bethlehem. So David was tending to sheep. This place he's just tending to something, in quote, insignificant. God found him here. He found him. Oh my God. And the Philistine drew near morning and evening. See, if Satan wants to torment you, if you don't grow large in the spirit, Satan will so torment you that it will look as if you are not born again. One day you wake up and question your calling. Satan doesn't give space. If you are not careful as a man of God, you enter into depression. You start struggling. He didn't give space. Morning he's there, afternoon, evening he's there, bombarding them. Listen to me, he didn't want to fight. He was battling with words. If he wanted to fight, he didn't need to be coming every day. Is it not true? If he says it once, he enters into war. But he knew that you don't need to raise a one weapon. Your words can cage the enemy, bind the man, make him a slave forever, make him to cower. He cannot even lift his sword. Even the weapons and the ability he had before, he will lose confidence in them. Let's read this verse 16 together so that you understand what I mean. Let's read together. 1, 2, ready, go.
And the Philistine.
I'm not hearing you. Everywhere you are. 1, 2, ready, go.
And the Philistine drew near morning and evening.
And presented himself. How many days?
40 days.
40 good days, morning and evening. I'm sure you have not really paid attention to what happened there. Every day for 40 days, this guy comes out in the morning before defies the army of the Philistines, goes and eats his food, then comes back in the evening, defies them every day, every day, every day. 40 good days, morning and night. Who can survive that? Next verse. And Jesse said unto David his son, take now for thy brethren an ephah of this parched corn, and these 10 loaves, and run to the camp to thy brethren. Verse 18. And carry these 10 cheeses unto the captain of their 1,000, and look how thy brethren fare, and take their pledge. Verse 19. Now Saul and they and all the men of Israel were at the valley of Elah fighting with the Philistines. Next verse. And David rose up early in the morning and left the sheep with the keeper, and took and went as Jesse has commanded him. And he came to the trench, and as the host was going forth to the fight, and shouted for the battle. Verse 21. And Israel and the Philistines had put the battle in array, an army against army. Verse 22. And David left his carriage in the hand of the keeper of the carriage, and ran into the army, and came and saluted his brethren. You can know a man that is a warrior from when he is small. Listen to me, young man, young minister, and all that. I know we say, wait for your process, wait till your training is complete. Listen to me. As you are waiting for your process, be running to battle and coming back. Are you with me? As you are waiting in your process, kill your bear first. Are you getting the point? It is in process that David killed bear. As you are in your process, kill your lion. Have you killed your lion? You are just giving an excuse and small. I'm in training. I just got born again. Kill your lion. Do you know that it is in process that David actually killed Goliath? He has not actually entered into his ordination. Look at you. You are just idle, walking around, giving an excuse all the time. Today you are down. Tomorrow you are up. Your fire is up today. Tomorrow is down. You are not doing anything serious. You are not whatever you are doing. You see what I was saying? David has killed his lion. Have you killed your own? He has killed his bear. Just have you killed your own? Have you killed your own Goliath? He is in process.